Hello my friends, we are back for the Sarco episode, yes? And we're gonna be attempting to further grow our Sarco. Get as much growth as possible. Because ideally I want to, I want to spend more time as an adult and less time growing because I can't wait to test out the full potential of this dino. Wait, we forgot to equip our braced legs that we got last episode, so let's just do that. If you missed the last episode, it's on my channel. So be sure to watch that and the one prior to it to basically know that what we did last time and what we encountered. So for those of you who are, I guess I should be explaining more also to the potential new viewers of my channel. So my channel is revolved around doing PvP content as a solo player on official servers only. And the reason why I choose this specific kind of setting for my content is because I want to be pitted against the most unforgiving conditions that the game can throw at you. Which is just dealing with mega packers on a daily basis as a solo player on official servers. Where the dinosaurs are pretty much, unaffected by community server modifications. And there's no modded dinosaurs as well. So there's no OP dinosaurs running around. Even though ironically some dinosaurs are OP and some are just straight up unusable, even on officials. But it's nothing crazy like the stuff that you see on modded servers. Also, I feel like I'm hearing something. Something in the distance. Let's hope we can get one more bloodstone, and then we can move over to Green Valley and further questing there. Okay, now we have braced Lexaronis. So travel should be way easier. Be way better. Yeah, we can go through Green Valley. Then we can cut to Golden Plateau. I will also open my pathoftitans Nona map. Because I want to check where all the zones are. So we can properly get growth from location quests. And location quests are pretty much your go-to for early growth. They're your go-to for early growth because when you're small, the way the developers have designed it is that when you are small, the smaller you are, the better your stamina is, so the easier it is to get around, albeit the speed of your dinosaur is going to be lower. But like the percentage of your speed being lower compared to the percentage of your stamina regen and overall capacity is like night and day difference. So whilst you might be 20% slower, let's say, but your stamina regen, for example, and capacity are gonna be like 50% higher. So it's gonna offset that amount, if that makes sense. And especially on something that is so difficult for to get around, such as... Can I eat Noxious? I should be able to. Nope. Okay. It just became smaller, okay. I was gonna say it just became smaller in my mouth, but you guys are gonna quote me for it probably now. What? What is that? Why am I grabbing bugs? Bro, look at this. Are these meat pieces? What are these even? Are they supposed to be bug legs? Yeah, that is beyond weird. Right, let's also get the critters, because we do want to reset the critter quest in hopes of getting a, whatchamacallit, the hunt herbivore quest, which is invaluable. Hello, mister. I really love the sound of the bite. But The Dinosuchus bite sounds even better on the Isle. Sounds so realistic, you know, when a croc snaps their jaws shut with like thousands of PSI. It's just something very ASMR-y about it, you know. Now Brencheroni's quest is gonna start off in 15 seconds. And we got a freaking replenish quest. Which actually the replenish quest isn't that bad here. Maybe we'll attempt to do it. See how many marks we have, because yeah, as I stated in last episode, people are saying that the asphyxiating snap bite is really strong. They're saying that they're soloing, you know, Spinus and stuff using that. And you guys can bet, if it hasn't already by the time this video goes live, that it's gonna get heavily nerfed. Because people are just gonna be spam crying about it. Which, in my honest opinion, Sarco should rule the waters, you know? Here we got an alpha douchebag. Hello, mister. Would you like to come closer to the shore? I can't quest with you. I'm gonna have to, you know... Not that. I don't know what it is, but this guy did negative damage to me. Like, had I been a Rex, probably would have done way more damage. I don't know what's up with that. But yeah, as I was saying, Sarco should be the king of water. Because if a dinosaur is only... or is 90% confined to one single biome or environment, okay, such as the air or the water, they should rule in that environment. It's only fair that they do, you know? Because whilst being technically a semi-aquatic, Sarco is way more aquatic than it is land-based, if that makes sense. So it shouldn't be outshined by dinosaurs that are equally effective in water as in land, for example, like Conca. Even though I love that about Conca, you know, fair is fair. There should be more flowers up this way. There we go. Oh, the way I'm running is just looks so freaking goofy right now. Look at this. It's like I'm drunk. Look at this. What is this? Alderon, what the frick is this animation, bro? Man. Oh, there's some floweronis over there. Actually, we just need one. Now watch us get charged by a pack, you get turned into a freaking SpaceX project. This looks nice. Eating grass. Heck. Kekaroni. Also known as keckers. Let's do a little bit of this. Why not? So we're hearing stuff that way, but again, we're small. And we don't really have any means to fight something bigger. Looks nice. Let's see what that is. Hello, my friends. How are you from? What's a Paki? Oh my god, look at this cursed combo. There's a Paki, a Lambio, and an Iguanodon. Blech. Let's try not to be seen. Make our way to Green Valley Lake. And then go to the Golden Plateau. Wouldn't it be so cool if I could lamp Pakis right now? That'd be quite insane. I can't wait to be able to clamp other dinosaurs. You guys know how much I enjoy using abilities that are, you know, quite niche, but make use of environment to finish off your enemy, such as Hatz's Wing Beat, and Clamp, and Rex's Clamp, and now hopefully Sarco's Clamp. It's gonna be lit. There's fish here, but I doubt it's gonna be anywhere near enough, to be honest. You guys are stuck. I'm gonna call the stub, bro. Wait, I can't really... Okay, I can take it. It's weird because in the past, would you would one-shot a critter or just finish them off? What is wrong with this terrain here? Oh, they bugged it, yeah. Look at this. Looks sick. So in the past, when you would one-shot a critter, it would end up being in your mouth, delivering glowing mushrooms. Are you stupid? What Waystone are you talking about? That's another bugged quest. Oh my god. They definitely messed up things with this update. How is that a Waystone quest, bro? That's a freaking... Nah. And here's Alderon incarnated into a critter. I'm gonna hold this fish, just in case I need to bribe a Spino into letting me live. And then we got Sarcos here. Now we got two ways of doing this. Do we want to chance it and find out the hard way that this Sarco is not friendly? Or do we want to go the harder and longer route, but safer one? And make our way unseen away from the commotion. Get to sea. We're gonna take the safer and smarter route, you guys. We don't want to go there and chance it by calling the Sarco, you know? And then hope that he's friendly and doesn't turn you into freaking instant ramen. So, my point is, don't be too trusting. Don't put your safety into the hands of a random officials player. Because more often than not, you might get disappointed. There we go. Let's take a little slippy slip. Let's hope that we won't take fall damage here. Fix. Ooh, okay, that's nice. I guess braced legs helps a bit with fall damage. But that's always a good thing. Now let's just get whatever he said. Let's get a buttload of Ark nostalgia now that we're going underwater. There we go. Now we got double trouble there. We got the location quest and we got another like discovery quest. So that's really nice. Now let's check the Wilnona map. Oh my god, so there's 4 zones that oh man. It's a bit far away though. Yeah, that's a bit far away. Now you can get, so I was looking at bleached corals and deep sea spires. And bleached corals is too far away, and so is deep sea spires actually. The Barrens and Red Reef, then Ocean Stacks, Red Island, Azure Shore. It's gonna be like 5 of them. It's gonna be worth doing. Because that's gonna result in like, should be 5 minutes of growth hopefully. But yeah, I wish braced legs worked underwater. Yes, I just said that. And I don't know why you're surprised that I said that. You guys know that I love I am as biased towards Bracelegs as Alderon are towards Anodontosaurus. Now let's be clear on that. I would turn Bracelegs into its own dinosaur. Like, just think of a theropod that has 90% thighs, pure thickness, and just sends you to the stratosphere with a kick. That would be the braced Legosaurus. The infamous one. This kind of looks not right, this animation. Look at it. Like, the hind legs should also be tucked behind. If I'm not mistaken, seeing, you know, real life footage of crocs swimming, they kind of swim like the mechas do. They don't kick their legs like this. This is like almost as if the Sarco forgot that he's not on land and he doesn't need to slide with his behind on mud to get moving. It's like two developers designed the animation, and the first developer doing the first part of the body was, you know, doing it based on real life, and the second one was just, you know, high on acid. I was like, nah, let's do it this way. And they kind of settled on doing it half-half, you know. It's neither mine nor yours. So we're both gonna do a compromise, kick W. Guys, I'm just joking, okay? Don't take this serious. It's a growth episode, and... wow. Look how deep this is. I kind of have to, you know... like a respect for the amount of work they put into underwater areas. Because like 90% of the player base, including me, have never seen these, nor will they see them. Yet they went out of their way to design the underwater areas. And that's I give them mad props for this. You know, honestly, I think what Alderon are lacking, quite genuinely, is a proper testing team for the abilities, you know? They need an elite team of players, of skilled players, that would test out their playables, would pit them against each other in different scenarios, maybe a deathmatch server, what have you, and take their input and their input only. In terms of balancing the game, I think this game would be in a much better state. Rather than just listening to Discord donuts and Karens crying about every single thing that just doesn't go their way. That is my opinion on how the game would be great. It would achieve greatness. Wait, let's see. Oh, the home cave, so we can grab Red Reef and circle back to homie. Should we? Or should we? Nah, maybe we should go to the homie over there. Get more location quests, why not? So I mentioned this, and I think it was the Spino Growth episode. Oh, that's so beautiful. You know, these spots where there's like debris. There's debris and there's logs and seaweed and all congested together in one spot, and it kind of draws fish to it. These, wow, look at that's a sunfish. Oh my god. Hello, mister, you're so beautiful. Can I grab you, please? Yes! I got a sunfish. Let's go. So these guys are just... wow, that's so amazing. Look at this. This is freaking amazing, you guys. I'm grabbing a sunfish that is actually bigger than me. Damn. This is amazing. Anyways, what was I talking about? Yeah, I just forgot what I was talking about. I just got caught up in looking at the sunfish. This is really chill and fun, you guys. I don't know if you're watching or if you're just listening to me in the background, whatever you're doing. But this is just amazing. And I remember when I was playing Ark, I was playing on the island, and I played Ark purely single player. I just wanted to chill out and enjoy PvE content. And I didn't want to get worried about, you know, some freaking Discord kids camping my base 24/7 and just undoing hours of my work simply because I couldn't have enough time to, you know, defend my base and all of that. So I went and played single player. And I remember just strolling like this between the island and Herbie Island with my Suko and just listening to music. And you know some moments in your life that are so chill and are so wholesome that you kind of remember them for years on end. And you don't really forget those moments, and that's one of the moments for me. Just riding my Suko across the water just like this right now. Obviously not holding a giant sunfish. Just listening to music. I think it was the I think it was the slowed version of Khalid's, you know, Nothing Feels Better Than This, something like that. I think it's called Better Than This. So picture me, I was just riding there and through the beautiful ocean swimming with my Suko. No, it wasn't a Suko, sorry, it was the Baryonyx. The Suko is a modded dinosaur. It was a Baryonyx. And just listening to that, and I still remember it to this day as if it was yesterday. These small moments are like timeless moments that I always wish I could go back to. And yeah, a lot of people don't understand how important gaming is to people, you know? I get that a lot of the young people like to get addicted and just, you know, they mindlessly play, you know, Counter-Strike, those FPS games, and they don't really gain anything except for, you know, mindlessly shooting other people in games and all of that. And while that has its own fun, like I'm not taking shots at CS players or anything like that, it's just that, you know, some of us just enjoy playing games, having our own little world, our own little escape from reality and the trials and tribulations that come with it. And for me, that is especially true. Like, gaming has been my escape from, you know, the daily stresses. And yeah. I'm just really thankful that gaming is a thing. And that we have the option to be in our own little world. And just get away from all the drama. And this is especially the reason why I dislike Discord donuts so much. Because the whole point, as I've explained before, of gaming is just to give you an escape and, you know, relax and have fun. You know, vent off from your daily, you know, from your daily trouble, right? And then these Discord Karens, they go around and just cause drama in chat, and they argue with each other. I don't get it. Like, and the irony of it all is, you want to know, is that they don't do this IRL. They don't have the nuts for it to do this IRL, so they just go do it in game. It's like completely backwards for me. It makes no sense at all. They are willing to spend hours in a Discord chat just being all sweaty, typing really fast on their keyboards, trying to sound all smug and, you know, like they know better, and I just don't get it. It's a complete waste of time. It's a complete waste of energy. Yeah.
Dakarthy, but you use AI for your thumbnails? How dare you speak about that?
Guys, just literally leave me alone, man. Just mind your own business. And I'm not talking to you, my dear viewers. I'm talking to the Discord donuts who just can't, you know, they can't leave things be, you know. Not that I really care about what they say. It just Why are they wasting their time? Like, what do you want from me and my thumbnails? I'm not doing anything wrong by that. And to be honest, I respect artists and everything, but I don't think there's an artist who could keep up with my daily demand of thumbnails. Because I upload daily, okay? Here's the thing, let me explain it a little bit. Because people think that I'm just this villain that uses AI or whatever. And I don't care about whatever they care about. Doing daily content like I do requires a ready supply of daily thumbnails, which have to be good. And if I was to hire quote-unquote someone to do it, I would have to tell them hours beforehand, every single day, what kind of thumbnail to do. They would have to not miss a single day doing the thumbnail for me. They would have to do it daily. Do you have any idea how much work that would be for a single person? And how much work that would be for me to hire one or multiple artists? And just, you know, maybe they're not available that moment, so I have to go back and forth with messaging them, and it's just not feasible at all for what I do. If I was to upload like once a week or something, I could just take my time and do like whatever in-game screenshots you want me to do, blah blah blah. But with the style of content that I make, it's simply like, it's not, it's near impossible for me to do it by hiring somebody to do it. And people don't use their two brain cells to to logically think about this. They're not like, oh, this is probably why Dakarthy is doing the thumbnails the way he does. But now they would rather just go in Discord and trash talk all day. And again, like I said, I live rent-free in their heads. It's not like it really bothers me. I just feel bad for them that they spend so much time and energy hating on a YouTuber who provides quality content every day. They're willing to skip through all that my channel stands for, all the quality content that I provide, all the teachings that I give, all the raw, wholesome moments that I experience with you guys in every episode. My absolute best that I do to explain the game to you so you can play it better. They're willing to go past through all of that and just get pissed at the way that I do thumbnails, and that is just messed up in my opinion. Like, you guys need to touch some grass. I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, life is not this what you're doing. There's more important things in life than me living rent-free in your head for some thumbnails. Like, honestly. But anyways, this is gonna be the end of this episode. I'm sorry you guys, for you majority of you guys who have nothing to do with the topic that I just discussed. I'm really sorry for bothering you with it. I just felt like I had to get it out of my chest. Now, we're two growth bars away from being sub-adult, which means we're gonna get the nesting quest next, which is gonna give us at least 2 free bars of growth as well. The nesting quest line. And then we can, I think, slowly creep up the Grand Plains River and start grabbing trophies with our clamp. So that is going to be amazing. Stay tuned for that. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Again, I apologize for the unnecessary long rant off topic, but, you know, I like talking with you guys about things that come to my mind. And I'm glad that you are here, that you're watching my content. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, that helps a lot. And I'll see you guys on the next episode, whether it be Sarco or other dino. But I will see you later.